Alright, welcome. Doing an Overwatch video here, to do a video for people coming over from Marvel Rivals who are struggling maybe and picking up the game. I know it's like a lot of characters, a little overwhelming, but yeah, I wanted to talk through some advice for how to pick up the game, some gameplay with how to look at the game, and some strategies, things like that. So yeah, let's get into it. If you're new to Overwatch, I would definitely recommend in terms of game modes to start with Role Queue 5v5. It's kind of what Overwatch 2 launched with. It's only one tank, but has 2 DPS and 2 supports. The reason I would recommend to start there is just because the game's a little bit simpler with one tank on each team. A lot of the way the game flows and each character plays revolves around the 2 tanks. So it kind of like simplifies the game a little bit, allows you to, get some time to learn whatever characters you want to learn what enemy characters do, figure out how to play each one. So it's a good starter game mode, I think. But of course, peak Overwatch is 6v6 for sure. But yeah, let's get into a game here. I'm going to show you what Reaper can look like in 5v5 game mode. This is like a Diamond Masters lobby. I'm doing placements, but I was Masters last season, so probably around a similar one. We're picking Reaper here. This is a closer range map, so Reaper can work. We're looking for some flanks, find some angles, things like that. Again, since this is 5v5, a lot of the attention is going to be between Orisa and this Domina girl. So everybody's going to revolve around them. So it makes it a little bit easier for us to understand, okay, let's find some off angles. We understand where they're fighting, but we're going to try to do some damage on the side. Draw some attention off tank to present opportunities for our team. No idea how the... What was that? How did that person kill themselves? I didn't see that before. What is this? Oh. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, advantage for us. Off rip. But like I said, the tanks are fighting down here on point. So we're just trying to find an off angle. Orisa's in main. I'm just trying to apply pressure from the side. Reaper is known as a tank buster, but you don't have to just kill the tank. There you go. Got point for free there. We drew some attention and their fire chick killed herself. Oh, there's a good thing to explain here. So we have an off angle here on Domina. We're going for headshots here, trying to do big damage. She takes damage here, she's going to be forced to push back. So we do damage here. She knows she can't stay. She used shield. You can see that she used shield there. So now she has no way to defend herself if I push her. So I'm looking for an off angle here. I see she's low. Free kill. Shooting Genji. I see he uses deflect. And now this is important. I think a lot of people might mess up this part. The fight is won. And especially in 5v5, once a tank dies, it's pretty much over for the fight. Unless they have ults, which nobody has ults yet. So it's important to, here I see the Genji. I see he's around the corner. I mean, I wouldn't see that in game because the silhouette wouldn't show, but I know he's there. Pushing through this doorway could be a critical error for ourselves or anybody on our team. Their spawn is right there. So before the fight starts, pushing there is a little risky. So I'm gonna hang out inside of this room, deal big damage if anybody wants to push through. So as Reaper there, I'm given a little extra wiggle room since I have Fade that will activate right away. So I can push that fire chick just to get an extra couple shots. So that's why I pushed there. Genji uses deflect. I teleport here to dodge his dash in case he goes in. He didn't go for it, so again, we're playing safe here. We want to not play too risky, not overextend. We have control, we have point. So the longer this stalls out, the better for us. And he's here again, uses deflect. Just trying to stay in this room. So at this point, as I'm teleporting back, I see that the tank is already pushing in. So this is where the fight actually begins. Our tank is low, so now I'm going to try to apply some pressure here. Do some damage. She decides to ult. Good ult, she got one. So Genji's low. I don't want to go down middle, because if I go down the middle there, the rest of their team can see me and they'll probably shoot me before I get to finish off the Genji. Or even if I am able to get to the Genji, I'll probably die for it. So we don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to go around this corner here, see if we can catch him. Again, boom. Easy catch. And with Reaper, this is pretty much finish them off. So since their tank is dead, and we killed the Genji, pushing through this doorway is okay if we're going to finish off these kills. Or immediately going to retreat and not get greedy. So, looking good. We have ult here, so now we're going to look for an ult. We're going to try to pay attention to anybody who could stop our ult. On their team, Domina's boop is probably the only thing that could stop our ult. And also a Genji deflect. So we're going to pay attention to those two things. Tank uses shield. We're looking. Freya used ult here, and now our whole team is by their spawn. Even if you have ults, pushing into their spawn is just not the play. They just have they have more angles. They can retreat back to their spawn to get full heals. They can shoot from their spawn. It's such a bad play to push up past that doorway. So we lose that one, but that's okay. It happens. Our teammates got greedy. Yeah, we're going into the next fight here, letting our team regroup. I have ult, so now I'm looking. Oh shoot! Oops. I have ult. Now I'm looking for an angle. I teleport up top because you know, for Reaper, jumping off height here onto somebody could be a pretty good strat. I'm looking to catch a support or a DPS. Since the Genji saw me, I figured I'll just drop and fade back. I go for a little damage on the fire chick, but don't get the kill. That's okay though. Just because we did that, their tank's gonna notice that Reaper's flanking, so they're gonna back up. So the whole team backs up because I dropped down and almost killed the fire chick. Let's go back and talk about that again. We'll just pay attention here. You see how their team's all pushed up, our team's fighting their team. And then you see me drop here. Immediately, their whole team pulls back. We just gave our team a bunch of advantages here. Now I see they're all grouped up there. I see Domina still furthest up ahead. So I'm going to try to teleport back there and see if I can get a good ult. Boom. So right there, that was a perfect ult. We only got one with the ult, but that's all you need. In 5v5 Overwatch, 1 or 2 kills is all you really need. You don't need to try to set up your ult to get the whole team. It's not likely to happen. You know, sometimes it will. It'll look great. It'll be, you know, in those highlight videos, stuff like that. But generally, 1 or 2 kills is enough to win you the fight. So don't get too greedy, saving your ult for the perfect moment. It's not always going to present itself. So getting an ult on a support is perfect. Plus, we have the advantage here because we did some damage to Domina. Everybody's pushing back. Gonna follow up, get her, and let you know. And at this point, the fight's won. Any stuff we do here is just staggering their team. I can be aggressive. Get the Genji, get her. Yeah. That's the end of that round. So there we go. We did pretty good. We had some good ult usage, played around their abilities pretty well, and now we go into the next one. Again, as Reaper, we want to try to get some angles here. I do get a little greedy in a few minutes here, so I'll talk you through how I get greedy. Oh, oops. Hold on. I want to go back a little bit here. So we end up pushing into the left room there. Reaper does a good job of like controlling little portions of the map. Because he's got shotguns, he flanks, he's got movement. So I'm going to allow our team to go forward while I take this left room here. See the fire chick's in here, I can pressure her. She's going to be more scared of me. I see he gets stuck with the Freya thing, so I try to push him and try to get the kill. I am rotating in front of the team, which is usually not a good play. I haven't taken much damage at this point, but they all know I'm there. So they're about to start focusing me. I didn't get the kill on the Mizuki guy. Now I know they're after me. So I try to teleport out. Not a great teleport, and I die for it. So that was my fault. That was a bad positioning from my end. That's okay. Our team did win that fight though. But we did draw some attention away, but we really shouldn't be dying in that situation, so can't take credit for that. Our team is fighting, so we're gonna continue taking angles there, make it easier for our team to push up. And you see me get absolutely shit on. The Genji was deflecting, and I thought I waited out the full deflect. I did not. I shot at the very last second of deflect. It allowed him to combo me super easily. So again, my bad. Two bad deaths off rip for this round. And now we lost. No, we have point. Could get used with the color switch ups for replays, but yeah. We see Mizuki's up here, overextended. Gonna pressure him back. See if we can get the kill. We can't. That's okay though. We forced him back. We see that our dominant chick booped off the Zarya, so that's pretty solid. Trying to get Genji to use his abilities. We want him to use deflect. So, since he used deflect and he knows I'm pressuring him from the side, he has no choice but to back up or die. So he backs up, he gets bubbled, so we're not getting that kill, but we have the position here. We're at 71% for ult. Fight is just about starting, so my goal here is just to do damage and get on my ult, so I'll be ready to take on this fight. Chipping away at them, chipping some damage, trying to get ult. Now I hear my Domina ults their team, so now I understand with her ult, they can't receive heals. So I see a lot of them get low. There's big damage here, so now I'm going to teleport behind and capitalize on the damage my team does too. The Genji is ulting our team, but that's fine. We're doing big damage to theirs, plus we still have ult. So that was a really solid play by us to clean up and capitalize on the damage from our team. So that was solid. We still have ult, so now I'm thinking, okay, we're at 70%. They're probably going to try to push point, see if we can catch somebody being greedy with getting to point too early. But no point to push past here. So I'm looking at Zarya, keeping track of where she is. I'm thinking Genji or the fire chick might push to point to contest. So I'm looking, but they haven't done it yet. Here they go. Here's the fire chick. She goes to point. Now I gotta defend point here. Be aggressive. So right here, Juno's here. I have ult. Reaper's ult does go up a little bit, so I'm confident that if I press ult here, I'm gonna kill her. And also we have they have Juno ult. So if anybody walks in here, I'm trying to do damage. Yeah, really solid ult. How do we get with our ult? Big damage to her. Juno and Zarya. So now this fight is won. I almost died of the fire chick here, but we do it. Yeah. There you go. Quick example of how to play Reaper in 5v5. Again, if you're new to Overwatch, I would recommend starting with 5v5 just to learn the characters, learn the flow of fights, all that stuff, and then when you feel more comfortable with that, definitely transition to 6v6. I think 6v6 is peak Overwatch. But yeah, just some tips, a little gameplay video for anybody new to Overwatch. Yeah, check out this, and I also did a guide on how to play Zen in Stadium. That video is doing surprisingly well, so check that one out if you need tips there too. Anyway, thanks for watching.